Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. You know, as you are growing every day, as you are trying and striving to do right, it don't matter. Here comes some rain. Here comes some foolishness. Here comes some greed coming your way every single time. No matter where you try to go find peace, here comes trouble. It never fails. So what do? We keep growing. We keep our eyes focused on the prize because it's not about the evil. It's about you. It's not about all this that's going on all around you. It is so easy to get your eyes off and get focused. Well, look at let me go over here and deal with it. Well, let me call up let me do this and do that. What you are supposed to do is let God do you. What does that mean? Okay, well, let me tell you what that means. That means do what's in front of you. Do the right thing. Do what's right now, right in front of you. Let God guide you. You are being guided by God. You are not alone. You are not alone as you grow through. So as you grow through, take the L. Take the lesson and rise and overcome, because nothing in this world is over you. You don't have to have anything. You really don't. You can take to the sky on a natural high, loving God till the day you die, because God created everything anyway. God created all. Ain't nothing greater than God. What greater feeling is there than God? Really? What greater happiness and joy is there than knowing God is there? Just knowing you got God. And you got God. You just done let go of God. You just done went over, started doing some other different things. You just done went and walked over here and say, well, let me start up over. Let me see what I got. Let me make sure that, let me go back. See, you're doing too much. You got too much going on. You need to stop doing all that. You got too much planning. You got too much. See, you got a planner. They done got these planners. I lost my plan. It ain't meant for me to have no planner. I got the plan. I'm in God's plan. God got the plan. I don't need no planner. See, I used to get messed up with the planner. I'm messed up with that, putting stuff different here, there, and there. I got all this going on. Then I got to remember I got to do this over. I ain't write that in the plan. That ain't in the plan. I done forgot this that I got to do over here, so I done messed up the plan. So what I need a planner for? I can't never plan nothing. Nothing plans out right. So let me get in God's plan. Because, see, my plans mess up. I don't have a plan. I don't know. So I just grow. I go. That's God's plan. That's the plan. That's what I can tell you. What's the plan? God's plan is to grow. That's the word. The word is not what you heard. The word is love. I get on one when it comes to God, honey, but I want you to grow. I want you to grow to be the best you can be in God, because God sees you. On Sunday morning we get up, not me, I don't, because I do it every day. Sunday morning, Monday, Tuesday, it don't have to be, I put my Sunday best on every day. I dress up to the Lord. When I'm going out, I dress up to the Lord. I fix up, present myself to the day. When I'm here, getting just, you never know. You don't know who may come your way. You never know, but see, usually some foolishness. So you gotta be prepared for that too. Be prepared, be on the defense. Be able to counteract with love. Show some beauty. Show some beauty on the outside, beauty on the inside. However way you decide to beauty yourself up, let that light shine. You have that nice cologne on, have the cologne of success on. Have that on. You look like success. That's what you look like. I'm gonna tell you, you ain't gotta have to have a dime in your pocket. But don't mean you got to look like it. Honey, walk. I'm telling you, walk with power. Rise up in the Lord. Dress in your Sunday best. Impress God. That's who you're here to impress anyway. Impress God. Look to God, because his eyes on the sparrow. Can't nobody put you nowhere. Nobody in the church can put you anywhere. No matter what pulpit, no matter what they stand on. See, because I'm a minister too. But I'm here to tell you, I can't put you nowhere. I just guide you and advise you. What I'm here to tell you is God said to love. That's what you're supposed to do. God said love. It ain't here about you fattening up my pocket. See, because God give me this day my daily bread. That's who I look to. That's who supports my ministry is God. I don't look to people to support me. People supposed to support themselves, and where you see a need, sow a seed around you, lift around you, make it better around you. Once you got it like that, go down there and buy that store up and fix it up, put some people in there to put some people to work. Start doing some different things. Buy up in the community down there. Buy up some of them stores. Got some of them houses. You understand some people on some down there sick, the talented, the lost, put them to work. Show them how to fix up some stuff. Let them help you out. Then, I can be working on their mind. I can be telling them, hey, look, you got a house here. You fixing on the house here. Go ahead. Step out on faith. Go ahead because it's all in your mind. Ain't nothing down here greater. You ain't going to get no greater high than God. So go with God. Don't go with these vices of the world instead of pulling you down. It's time to rise up. Here, come on, get up off the street. I'm telling you, can stand there and hold that sign. You stand down there in that drive-through. It's some things that you can do. I'm telling you, I seen them out in the cold, but you rather go stand here and hold this sign than go down here and be going in and out the door. I'm telling you, walking up down these cars anyway. Go down, walk down, each of these doors is where these signs got hired. Go put your work. You got the skills like this. You dedicated. You showing this right here. My little niggas are dimes and quarters that I need for a cup of coffee or want for a cup of coffee, not need, but won't, because me and coffee are breaking up. It ain't like that no more. I don't need coffee. I need God. So, my little nickel dimes and quarters, I'm trying to, here, gas $4 a gallon. I might as well, I'm telling you. I thought about it, but no, I can't do that. It ain't got down like that. I'm telling you, because I'm here. God gives us wisdom and what to do. How to work it out as we wait on God. But see, we got to lean not to our own understanding and lean to the Lord. What will God do? What will God have me to do? How do I get the breakthrough? How do I make it through? What do I do to get on, to come up? What do I do? I'm telling you, you got to listen. Look. Everybody ain't scamming, but it's scams everywhere. It ain't just scams over in the motherland. It's scams everywhere. You see the people, ask for money and take the go buy alcohol, go buy whatever it is they go buy, to make their life happy, whatever they want. They had a sign saying one thing, go do something different. I know because I had somebody do it to me. Told me her baby, she had a child with her. I had a child with me, had my son with me. And she walked up to me and said her child was hungry. And I had just came out of McDonald's, had extra cheeseburgers. I handed them to the baby. She knocked them out of my hand and said, we don't want that. She wanted the money. So, it's about the money. We out here chasing paper. We out here chasing paper so that we use a child to lie, to get over. But I'm here to tell you, the things of this world don't mean anything. It's not about getting over. It's not about using someone to come up. It's about lifting us all up. It's about grabbing us all. I'm telling you, sometimes you just got to use some tough love. You just got to tell it like it is. I'm finna tell you like it is. Y'all said, I'm finna tell you like it is. This is how it is. But look, it ain't gonna be, grow. You got to change up. Just like change. You put these pair of pants on, they don't fit no more. They used to fit. You ain't lost no weight. You ain't gained no weight. Now you ain't gained nothing, but they just don't fit right. So I can't wear these no more. You got to change. Unless you want to walk around like that, you got to change. With growth comes change. So you have to change too. You have to look at you. You have to do what no one else can do. It's between God and you. You got to look within you and you got to see where you need to make change, where you need to grow. Just like anything that grows, it blooms, it buds, It bursts. It comes within maturity. And there it is. And in comes the wisdom as it grows. And it just gets beautiful and have you just seen a rose as it grows? A rose, it just gets beautiful. It just, the petals seem to get, as it gets older, seem to get a little more with a darker hue. Just beautiful, to view. And a field of roses, oh man, the fragrance, success. That's God. That's how God planned it. The fragrance of the rose is success. It has matured. And that's how God has planned for you. Your cologne is the cologne of success, greatness in God, not at the expense of your brother and sister, but with your brother and sister together as a come up. You got somewhere you can fit them in. You can get them in. You ain't just got to be passing out money. You ain't just got to be handing money. It just ain't about handing folks money. That's not the answer. Money is the root. The love of money is the root of all evil. So we can't just love money, want money, money. Money. Some people got to have it. Some people really need it. But I'm here to tell you, honey, the greedy, I got a message for the greedy. I got a message for the needy. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first in God. While you out here getting yours, you already got it and you want more. But you can look down at someone else. You can see suffering. You can see this going on. And not think one day that you have to give an answer. What did you do? See, our lives are gifts. Your life is a gift to live. Those around you. Look at a child. A child is God's ray of hope for tomorrow. Look at a disabled child. You can't help but to love them. A disabled child, you love them anyway because you love children. It's the spirit love that is within you. People say, I don't like kids. I don't like how you. That's impossible. It's just something to say because you were once a child too. And you may not want children yourself, or you may not want to be around them. But that love is there because how people harm children, they allow evil to overcome them. They just with anything, they just allow evil to use them. Just as we can allow God to use us. So we got to allow God to overcome the evil, to drive the evil and hate out, to make the world great for the children of tomorrow today. For our children who look up to us. They want to know, what are we going to do? How we going to do it? When we going to do it? Where we going to do it at? Where we going to be at when we do it? Question after question. You tell them to go do something. 5 minutes later, they got a question. Inquiring minds want to know. And that's natural. Really, it is. It's natural in a child because they're growing. They're constantly growing. Their minds are constantly inquiring. They know phrases. They know words that'll blow you. They give you some wisdom. You sit there and look at them. A 3-year-old just said this to me. Because it's from God. The soul. The soul is from God. You say they got an old soul. That's exactly correct. They do. A child is God's ray of hope for tomorrow, today. Let us grow in God each and every day for a better way for these children who are looking at us. God's ray of hope. We can't stress enough about the babies because they're our future. One day, you can take it for granted right now. You got, you popping your fingers, and the next thing you know, 20 years done flew by. Where them 20 years go? Wow, 20 years? You mean to tell me it's been 20 years? It's been 20. Wait a minute, now it's been 30? It's been 30? They fly by like that. So see, now it's time to look. Okay, here go the future. We got to invest in the future. It takes a village to raise a child. We got to pour love into that child. Each one of us. We can't just think about self. We got to pour love into that child, into that family. Because when we do that, we're pouring love into ourselves. We're lifting ourselves. When we lift one, you lift two, you lift you. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. That's how we overcome. That's how we overcome. We use love, not hate, to make the world great. Love, not hate, will make the world great. Yes, we can. Yes, we will drive the evil and hate out, because God's will, not my will, God's will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's the message that I got, and I'm here to tell you. Somebody told me to deliver the message, and I'm here to deliver the message to you. We gonna keep on rolling on full steam on this love, peace, and soul train. We gonna keep on gathering passengers. I'm gonna keep on sowing the seeds of love as far as I can, because I'm trying to gain in God. We're going to gain souls for God. We're going to overcome the vices of the world, because nothing is over you. You are over it. It don't matter what it happened to be. You are over it. It does not have dominion over you. Nothing but God has dominion over you. You are one with God by the Spirit that is within you. So rise. Rise, warrior. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You are not to be defeated. You are not to sit and wallow in despair. There is no future there. So rise from that. Woe is not you, grow is you. It is time to grow. It is time to rise. It is time to live. It is time to sow. So I'm telling you, we've been on a journey, honey. We've been on a journey from the beginning. And now here we are. I'm telling you, I sing that song. I really can't. I don't know what the rest of the words he's saying, because see, I ain't got time to look it up. But I can tell you this. I really have started from the bottom. Now I'm here. I really am here in God. And I'm going to keep on growing in God. I'm going to keep on rising, because I'm going to keep on looking up. Ain't nothing down. Ain't looking down. Now I'm looking up. I'm going to keep my eyes focused on the prize. I ain't looking over there. I understand the spiritual warfare. I'm going to keep on looking up. I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to turn to the hills. If I got to, I'll run to the window and go find the peace. That's why I don't need no TV. I don't need to see the breaking news that's still breaking from 3 years ago, when I stopped watching. When I stopped watching TV a year ago, and when I started watching breaking news 3 years ago, it's still been breaking. It ain't stopped breaking. It ain't going to stop breaking, because they don't know the fix. I'm here to tell them God is the fix. You got to use love. Breaking news, the fix is in. God is moving. So here we grow. Sow love all around you, because God is good. God is love. God is good. Sow love in every neighborhood. Sow love all around you. I'm telling you something, honey. Just get it together and just put it together in love. If you put it together in love, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out good anyway. It may look messed up, may look how we gonna get there, but you got God in it, so it's gonna come. Just go ahead and go with the plan. Because see, we here in God's plan. So we all gonna fall in the plan of God. Just go ahead and grow in God and put your faith and trust in the Lord, and just lean on God. Whatever the circumstances is, as hard as it is, you see, as you growing through, as your relatives growing through, your loved ones growing through. It's hard to grow through right now. But lean to God and know that God is moving And God has not left you. God is with you. You are not alone. God is with you. There are loving spirits around you. Let grow and let God. Really, let go and let God. Anytime you say go, you can say grow. Let go and let God. Let grow and let God. Allow God to do you. Don't sit playing off, all off in the distance. You got to have God in. Just go day by day. Because as you grow in God, it is a daily journey. It's a daily journey, not a weekly journey, where you just go put God on the shelf and go do you. Just be the best you can be. Just do what you do it righteously. Do the right thing. It's like Spike Lee, that ain't buried back in the 80s. Do the right thing. He came with some wisdom. He here to tell us some things. Do the right thing. Really, listen to that. As you grow every day, just do the right thing in God. Because God watching you anyway. God knows everything about you. Your life is a beautiful gift. You are a legend. Rise, legend. You are a legend. All legends aren't famous. But you never know. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. So love as you grow. You are already blessed.